task of running around the coastline of Britain and Northern Ireland to raise funds for cancer research. Since then, she's notched up over 3,000 miles, an average of a marathon a day. She had hoped to raise £1 million, but as Stephen Gardner reports, the response so far has been disappointing.
It was back in April of this year that 35-year-old Linda Pritchard swapped her job as a clerk at Ealing Magistrates Court for a gruelling life on the road. Fired by her determination to raise funds for those suffering from cancer, she embarked on a 5,000-mile run around the coastline of Britain and Northern Ireland in support of the Imperial Cancer Research Fund. Since then, Linda's marathon has taken her from Greenwich around the southeast coastline, snaking west into Wales, eventually arriving in Stranraer. Here she took a ferry to Northern Ireland, where she's presently touring the province before returning to Scotland to complete her long run down the east coast. She's expected to arrive back in Greenwich on November the 13th. But despite having clocked up over 3,000 miles, an average of a marathon a day, original hopes of raising in excess of £1 million are rapidly fading. Despite the assistance of her backup driver, Ted Rayner, himself a cancer victim, so far the Keep Hope Alive run has raised a mere £12,000, an average of under £3 a mile. It's a disappointment that is taking its toll on morale.
We're just sad that really the national media hasn't picked up on the story, and I think if they did, people would know what we're doing, and I'm sure they would give donations to the cause.
She was hoping that if everybody in the country, or everybody who saw her, would give 10p or 15p, we were talking more in terms of millions than hundreds of thousands.
What are the practical difficulties being?
Simply stopping at the end of a long, hard, gruelling day and going around collecting money in tins.
Well, of course, the run doesn't end until November. What is the message?
Please give us your money, or please give her your money when you see her running.
With the home straight almost in sight, Linda is determined to continue fighting off injury and keep going. It's now up to the public to make sure it's worth it.
And if you do want to contribute to Linda's marathon donations, they can be sent to the following address: Keep Hope Alive, 69 Ballards Lane, Finchley, London, North 3 1XT.